we're gonna go see if we can find a place called Fort Cragg. Out of town about 40 minutes or so, I guess. Never even heard of it. I just came across it during my research. And while we're here, I want to go check it out. Let's go. Love construction. Slows you way down. Great. I'm always running into dirt roads. Bosque del Apache, Fort Cragg. Woohoo! We are on paved road. Bumpy paved road. It just keeps going and going and going on another dirt road now. Now it's saying it's another 4 miles back on this road. God. Oh my gosh. Whew. Feels good to get out and stretch the old legs. Times like this that remind me how huge New Mexico is, how huge the U.S. is, how huge the world is. Guarding the trail. Look at these guys. Wow. The Royal Road. All right, let's head down this road about 4 miles. Hopefully it's not too washboardy. And see what we can find. we're so far off the main road, way back here, and there's no cell service or anything. So it'd be a long walk to the main road, but you gotta do what you gotta do. We're gonna be all right. Just gotta keep saying, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Now there sure is some green down there. Woohoo! We made it.
'54 to 1885. It was the largest of the 8 installations along the El Camino Real. Going on. There was one Civil War battle. Kit Carson, who was also stationed with a group of men, that he could enter the Southwest, claim
What a nice, knowledgeable fella in there. Man, he was telling me everything. All about the history of Fort Craig, and that there was a battle of the Confederates here. Believe it or not, out in the middle of nowhere. He's telling me how Kit Carson was part of this and trying to justify the Indian War. He said the one battle was just one day, and both sides lost about 10%. 10% casualty on both sides, so they decided to just say, hey, we both surrender. They came back here, and supposedly this was to keep people from coming up south, the Confederates. And then I guess the Confederates thought they were going to take over all of where Albuquerque is now up to Santa Fe, which was a big fort up there. But they were beaten, knocked back, and the rest is history. Okay, here we go on the trail. Said it's about a mile up and back. So we're going to get sunburned, we're going to get tired, and we're going to watch out for rattlesnakes for sure. Thank goodness for that little breeze. Prehistoric peoples. Wow, this is so awesome being out in the middle of nowhere here. I am the only one around. I signed in at the visitor center and my name was the only one on the whole pad. And I think it's pretty fascinating. Check out those old walls back there. Wow, can you imagine? The establishment of Fort Craig in early February 48 under the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo, Mexico ceded what was later to become the states of Colorado and Utah, California, and New Mexico to the United States. Now the Southwest is still has a lot of open land over the last couple hundred years, but is pretty darn full. In fact, some of the most populated cities are in the Southwest, Southern California, and what have you. Can you imagine having to get water out here? He was saying the Rio Grande wasn't always full, so they had to have constant wagons pulling water in all the way out here. Here's the guardhouse, Sallyport. I can just imagine soldiers out here giving their lives for their government, fighting for what they believed in. Parade grounds and enlisted quarters. Now, he was saying some of the higher ups, the officers, were allowed to bring their families along, and so there were some women and children here. Just vast area. Do you hear that buzzing? Very deserty sounds. This is the commanding officer's quarters. All the walls look like that. Storehouses. They'd have to really get supplies that would last a long time. Now, I remember reading that it wasn't the Native Americans that came up with the adobe bricks. It was the actual early Spanish settlers. All right, let's see what's up here. The Indian Wars. Defense bastions. Can you imagine keeping an eye out for the Indian raids or Confederates? Well, I checked in at Fort Craig. I couldn't find a duty officer, so I guess I'm free to go. And it's time to go because I am out of water, out of breath, out of sunscreen, and out of battery. But thank you so much for coming along. It's very interesting. I am parched. I've got to get back to the car and head back out across the prairies of New Mexico. Thanks for joining me. I hope you liked it. Please let me know, and I'll see you soon, God willing. Bye for now. Well, what I'd like to call it is F Troop.